And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
They've got Tyler Zeller. Brown out there with Horford. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Thomas in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Here's Love. He nails it, and we're tied up. Love's got his second basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Green missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
He feeds it to Brown. Out to the right wing. Takes it from 10. And the rejection by Love. And here is Irving on the wing. Shumpert. And that misses. That would have put him up. Thomas against Irving. Irving with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. J.R. Smith on the wing. Down low. Here's Love. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Love's got 6.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness. Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And stolen by Thomas. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Thomas is running. And Green slams it in.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
It's a pick by Love. A drive by Shumpert. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Shumpert's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And it's Horford again missing. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Irving can't get it to go. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Irving, and it's sent back by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Thomas, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The drive by Shumpert. A nice shot by Irving.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room. and into the team style of play.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. McRae's checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Way to work it up quick. That's a nice break.
There's the screen. Here's Bradley. The Cavaliers pull it in.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounds. Taking place there, boy.
Here's Smart. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so,
well, I've got Kevin Love.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about.
and now the third quarter about to get going. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Crowder with it, working on James. And Green gets it to go.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Irving against Thomas. Irving attacking, lets it go with a 3. And it's Love missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, you know, last season I thought the Celtics made some strong waves in the East. I mean, they kept fighting and fighting all season long, and they ended up in the playoffs because of that never-give-up attitude.
Here's Irving, and again it's Cleveland.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Thomas passes to Horford. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Green kicks to Bradley. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That one on Horford. Channing Frye's checked in for Kevin Love. There's Thomas with the 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics trail by 11. The fadeaway. Shot is no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Al Horford with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Major League big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
The screen from Thompson. James, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert gets a wide open look. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Good, and the assist goes to James. That's 12 points for Iman Shumpert. And for LeBron James, a remarkable stat. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Thomas has it in the corner to the inside. That's tipped and stolen by James. And it's blocked by Brown, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Boston making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Horford. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And then for Cleveland, McRae has come in for Tristan Thompson, and Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's McRae. Olynyk is covering. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Smart. Boston, no good that time either.
And you know, with LeBron, he's played over 40,000 career minutes. He's played more than Larry Bird did his entire career. More than NBA Iron Man Andre Miller as well. And those miles take their toll.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
It's Bradley on the wing. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is. And for LeBron, last season, the longest injury absence of his career. I think he's smart to protect his body, though. If he can keep healthy, he can play for a long time at a very high level. Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Johnson the screen. Brown outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Outside, Green lets it go from deep, and the release was before the...
Here we go, Boston. Now coming up the board are your Celtics dancers.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Celtics trail by 17. Jay Crowder out there with Gerald Green. Then there's Smart. Then it's Thomas. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. In the corner, Smith with it. LeBron with it. Outside, Irving. Back to LeBron. Puts it up from 15. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Green kicks to Smart. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 20. And it's Smith that time on the assist by LeBron. James has got 5 assists in the game. Thomas with the ball, guarded now by Irving. Smart kicks to Green. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And guys, Gerald Green looked to be out of the NBA at one point in his career, but since coming back from Russia, he has completely reinvented himself as a player.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And for Gerald Green, and him reinventing himself, really was just known as a dunker before heading overseas.
You know, Kevin, he came back with a better shot and a better understanding of how to win as a player. Strange to think that there was a time that he couldn't find a way onto an NBA roster.
Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. Horford kicks to Smart. It's stolen by Smith. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, last year for the Celtics, they weren't exactly world beaters at home. Still good enough, though, to get the job done.
Yeah, just a game over 500 here in Boston. Not great, but at least it was over 500 for a young up-and-coming team.
Bradley's checked in for Smart. Smith drives in, and he gets it to go.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And, you know, for the Celtics at home, they were able to get wins by playing tough defense in front of their rabid fans. Their offense virtually the same as when they were on the road. The defense was the difference at home.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
And as you said with the Celtics, it was the D at home that helped them get wins here. They'll want to be better than one game over 500 this season to get back into the postseason.
It's Thomas outside. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Zeller, he's checked in for Horford. For Green, and it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Passes it to Shorter. Now here's Anderson. Jones for 3. That's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Rozier. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
The Cavaliers shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bradley. And a fast break now for the Celtics. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Rozier.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Tyler Zeller, and it's Gerald Green in for Mickey. McRae is checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Shorty, and he gets it to go.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Rozier.
Boston timeout call.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 30. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. So coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Unloads. Offensive rebound. Here's Cowan. Power down with both hands.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for them in transition.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for James. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Good on the shot.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Horford. But they recover it. His three-pointers off the mark. McRae passes to Williams. 19 seconds left in the game. Here's McRae, guarded by Green. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
The three from Thomas. Thomas with another miss. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did.
Kevin, you guys had a...
The 2K Sports post-game show.